Hey guys, this is Peter, and today I'm going to show you how you can install KODI to a USB flash drive and run it from virtually any PC you own. So what we're going to use for that is OpenELEC. Now OpenELEC is a Linux distribution of KODI. So it's KODI as an operating system. We're going to put that on a USB flash drive and boot to it. That's right, your PC can run Linux code. So we're just going to use the boot manager in your BIOS to boot to other than your hard drive. We're going to boot to KODI. Now it's kind of neat because now you have a sandbox version of KODI. You can try out things, and if you goof it up, well, you can always format it over and do it again without messing up your current version of KODI. So pretty neat idea and a good rainy day project. So I think it's perfect for today. Let's get started. So first thing you want to do is go to openelec.tv and go to downloads. And here in downloads, we're going to download a stable release. That sounds like a good idea. And we're not going to put it on the Raspberry Pi or anything like that. Let's put it on an x86 machine. That's a PC. So let's download this. And we want the whole disk image. So let's download this. Now, I've already went ahead and did this. There it is. There it is, already sitting on my machine. So I'm not going to do it again. You could pause here. Wait till yours downloads if you want to wait and catch up. Let's do that. Alright, well here we are. Here's my download folder, and I've got the same file you do, hopefully. It should be OpenELEC generic x86 and image.gz. And GZ stands for GNU Zip, which is a open source version of Zip. And it's slightly different. It's pretty compact. I'm going to show you a tool you can download for free. It's called 7-Zip, and once you install 7-Zip, I'll put the link down below. It becomes a link on your right click. There you go. When you right click it, you see 7-Zip. So all I'm going to do is extract here. What's it going to do? It's going to extract that file and, well, give me the image file without the GZ extension. So it'll be larger, but that's the one we want to work with. That was pretty quick. Alright, so now we have just the raw image file. So now we're going to use one more tool. Last one, I promise. The link's down below. We've used it before. If you use the Odroid image or if you created a Raspberry Pi image, you've undoubtedly used this before. Actually, Raspberry Pi is so easy you don't even need it. But Odroid and a lot of other pieces use this. Win32 Disk Imager. There we go. Yeah, it even says Odroid on it. I'll put a link to this down below. There it is. I'm going to click on it. There it pops up a control thing. You click yes. And there it is. Now, this is a very simple program, but it does a very important job. You identify a image file. There we go. Mine's right here. There it is. Yours may not have this icon. It has that gold icon because I have an ISO image program. But you don't need that. So we just want to identify the IMG file. And we want to then identify our USB flash drive. Now, let's see. I do have a USB flash drive. It's my E drive. I'm going to click on that real quick and format it so you know that it is indeed, let's call it blank USB. There we go. I'm going to format it. You'll notice it's only 512 megabytes. I went and found a small flash drive that I had laying around. This one's actually incredibly fast. Although it's small, it is mighty. It is dual channel SLC, so it's an old flash drive that will run forever because SLC flash is incredibly fast. And this is dual channel, so what an architecture. It is USB 3, so watch out. This thing's going to run faster than yours. What can I say? But it doesn't matter at this step. This is simply to create a version of a bootable version of the installer. So click yes. Alright, so now it's creating an installer, which means I can now boot my USB flash drive and it won't be running KODI. It'll run an installer for KODI. So to get around that, I'm going to grab a second USB flash drive, and once I boot to one of them, I'm going to tell it to install it to the other one. And yeah, I have a fast dual channel SLC drive waiting for that. It happens to be 2 gig. And look, we're already done. Ta-da. It doesn't matter really how fast your flash drive is. Just don't think that you're buying a good flash drive just because it's large capacity. Don't mix capacity with performance. Alright, write successful. Drive is ready. Now this drive should be ready to boot. And what we're going to do is reset our machine, and while it's coming up, you want to hit, it's actually machine dependent. F2 on some machines will bring up your BIOS. On some machines it's delete. Sometimes you can go straight to the bootloader by pushing F12 on some machines, and like mine, F8. So let's go reboot, and I'll with the USB flash drive plugged in, and I'll see you there. I got to set up a camera. Alright, so here I am. I'm going to reboot my PC, or restart my PC. And on this particular BIOS, you need to push the delete key. Now most BIOSes will tell you really briefly what you need to push. It's either F2 or delete. Sometimes you can push an F12 key or an F8 key depending on your BIOS version, and it'll give you the boot menu. Alright, this one, there's a boot menu, it's F8, so I'm going to select it right there. And now it says, what do you want to boot to? I'm going to boot to my drive. It's a flash drive. I'm going to boot to its partition. There we go. So here's OpenELEC. It's running Linux, but on a PC this time. It's an x86 version of a PC. So now it wants to install OpenELEC to another drive. So I'm going to plug in another flash drive. I'm plugging in another flash drive. There we go. So now I'm going to quick install, fine. And there's the drive I want to install to. Not that one, but this one. It's a USB disk. Am I sure? Yes, USB disk. Go ahead. USB, boom. So now it's installing. What I'm going to do is yank out the first drive, reboot, and hit that same option button and boot to the second drive. Okay, it says the install is complete. Let's go down to reboot. Pulling the first drive. Let's see if I can just, I bet I could just hit F8, but I'm just, for the sake, I'm going to hit delete. There it is. I'm going to pick this boot menu. There we go. And I'm going to boot to that second disk that I just wrote the image to. Let's see what happens. It's a Linux boot. There it is, OpenELEC. So this time I'm hoping it's not an installer, but the whole operating system that hopefully looks a lot like KODI. There it is, KODI 16. Nice. So OpenELEC, next, that's my host name, next. Alright, it wants me to set up a internet connection. There's mine. Connect. Configuration. I want to see it connected. Alright, pulled an IP address and everything. Just hit next. Next. There we go, folks. That looks pretty good. Let's make sure it works. Alright, so here's what's different. It's going to boot directly to KODI, but there's this extra folder called OpenELEC, and that allows us to do all the system related stuff, because this is not only KODI, this is now an operating system. So this should run really nicely. This is a nice fast flash drive. So I'm going to go to File Manager. I'm going to add a source. I'm going to type in HTTP. I'm going to do the Fusion one that I usually do. I'm going to call it what I usually call it. That looks like it's working nicely, folks. Alright, I want to make sure that the internet was up and everything. I'm going to go to File Manager. Nope. That's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to System Settings. Add-ons. First run. So what's nice about this is I can add different repositories, try things out, and if I get them to work, I'll bring them to the main one. Let's see. I want to do the Hub Wizard. Repos done. But now I'm going to go to Programs. Config Wizard. Now, I'm on a PC, right? But this is an Android. It's not even PC. I'm really running a Linux operating system off of a PC. So it's tricky. I'm not running Windows, and this isn't really a PC anymore. It's now a Linux box because I'm booted to Linux. So select this one. This should be up shortly. Alright, there we go. Perfect, so it's all set up and it should be working. There we go. Let's give C-Cloud a try. I like C-Cloud a lot.
Well, quit shining the light in my eyes. Look, I think something's on me. Is there some?
Perfect. All right, looks like it's up and working. Let me show you how to save this. To close it down, save everything, we need to shut down properly. We can go to Reboot. On the reboot, I'm going to try hitting the F8 button. For my BIOS, that does the trick. Alright, now I get to choose how I want to boot. I want to boot right to this drive, my USB drive. There goes the Linux bootloader. OpenELEC looks like it's coming up, and it should just boot to KODI. Straight from a USB flash drive. There we go, guys. Hey, have fun with that. As always, thanks for watching. Be sure to like so other people can find it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and talk to you soon. Hey guys, if you like this video, click on my name and take a look. I have literally dozens of other videos that show you how to tweak KODI, how to do other things with it you just never thought of before, from adding your music to adding live TV tuners, changing backgrounds, 4K repositories, making KODI work automatically, adding 25 icons. There's just a ton of stuff on this. Classic TV, that one was great. So take a look, and best of KODI, KODI 17, Era's Wizard, and different builds. Take a look. There's a lot of great stuff in here. It just goes on and on and on. Hey, thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Don't be afraid to subscribe.